Hi guys, Williams here, back again for another video on the channel. In this one today then, I'll be reacting to Swansea City's 3 new signings of the summer transfer window for the 2022-2023 season. And Swansea City then have signed Nathan Wood from Middlesbrough, Wasiri Williams, a free agent from Braintree Town, and of course the big one, Harry Darling from Milton Keynes Downes. So in this video, I'll be giving my initial reaction to all 3 of these signings, what I think of them, a little bit of their past history at their former clubs, and my ranking overall of their transfers. Let me know down below, guys, what would you rank these transfers, but let's get into it. Starting off then with Nathan Wood, a 20-year-old lad from Middlesbrough at his local club. He decided to leave Middlesbrough in pursuit of first-team opportunities. Didn't make too many appearances for Middlesbrough, only the 14 at his time at Middlesbrough. But of course, he didn't really get into the side, only made 1 appearance last season under Chris Wilder. That came in the Mansfield Town FA Cup game where they did win, but Nathan Wood didn't have a great game. But prior to that, he was on loan earlier in the season to Hibernian, where he only made 1 appearance, and the loan got terminated in November, which was a bit of a shame for Nathan Wood because he looks like a bright spark, and, Middlesbrough fans thought, he's a local lad, he's going to be a local captain, a really big player for the future, but it's just not worked out for him at Middlesbrough. And of course, with Middlesbrough also signing Dara Lenihan from Blackburn Rovers, a very good defender at this level, Nathan Wood's opportunities would have been even more, less chance of playing. So yeah, Nathan Wood had to leave. He's been at Middlesbrough since the age of 13, and he made his senior debut at 16. And of course, he was on loan at Crewe between the January 2021 and 2022 season, where he made 12 appearances and helped Crewe stabilise their mid-table finish. Yeah, it's an undisclosed fee then. It's a 2-year deal with an option of a 3rd, so I'm not too sure how much he has cost in the end because it's an undisclosed fee. Rumours around about £200,000. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. But look, he's 20 years old. Russell Mann wanted to sign him at MK Dons as well, so as a player, Russell Mann will know very, very well indeed, and the scouting team. So yeah, happy with this one. Look, we needed defenders. I think we had a joint 6th worst defence last season in terms of conceding goals. I believe we conceded 68 goals, which is quite a lot for us over the last couple of years. We've been a lot better than that, and on paper we are a better team than that defensively. So Nathan Wood, hopefully he can come in and stabilise the ship, and just hopefully he can show himself, because he's not been able to do it at Hibernian, he's not been able to do it at Middlesbrough, still only 20 years old, made a senior debut at 16, so he's obviously got potential. So hopefully we can get the best out of him at Swansea City. So out of this transfer then, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Look, I'm not, over the moon with the signing because I didn't know too much about him. I'm not, really disappointed with the signing like I was with Jim Patterson last season. I just think it's got potential to work out, but it's also got potential to flop. So hopefully Nathan Wood has the right calibre, and hopefully Swansea City can treat Nathan Wood very, very well. And hopefully Nathan Wood will be a very, very good signing this season. So the next player we did sign in is Waziri Williams. He was a free agent, but his last known club was Braintree Town in the non-league. It's a 1-year deal with an option of another year. He's 22 years old. He spent the last 4 years of his footballing career at non-league level, so he's pushed through the EFL ranks very, very late on. We can say that about some players like Jamie Vardy before. He's had a fantastic career after coming from the National League so late on. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Apparently, he will be going into the under-23 setup first, and hopefully, he can break through into the first team. But 22 years old going into the under-23 side is quite old for, a player of 22 years old to be playing in the under-23 system. But at the end of the day, he's played non-league for all of his career, basically. He's had a tough background, but, he's managed to fight his way through that and, get this opportunity at Swansea City. So, look, playing-wise, he might not be great, but I think his attitude and, his ability is going to be really, really good to show what he can prove. It's a great opportunity, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, for Waziri Williams. Some of the teams he's played for: Lewisham Borough, Tunbridge Wells, Sheffield United, Hatcham FC, Braintree Town, Corinthian Casuals. No disrespect to those clubs, but, it's a huge, huge opportunity for Waziri at Swansea, and hopefully, he can prove himself again. It's another defender, just like Nathan Wood, a centre-back. It's a free transfer, so he hasn't cost too much in terms of wages, I imagine. Hopefully, he can prove himself in the 23s. Maybe we'll see him in a few cup competitions, maybe in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup potentially. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this signing. I always like signing a player from non-league and the lower leagues because in terms of their attitude, they're going to listen to the coach, they're going to listen to the staff because they just want to improve. And Waziri Williams, 22 years old, breaking through quite late in terms of getting into the EFL, so let's hope he can prove himself. So the most recent signing we have made, and the most biggest signing we have made under Russell Martin, in my opinion, is Harry Darling. He was in the League One Player of the Season, he was in the Players Football Association's Player of the Season, and he was also voted MK Dons Player of the Season. So 3 individual awards for Harry Darling last season, and he is now a Swansea City player. Absolutely buzzing for this one. It's an undisclosed fee. Imagine my shock. It's a 3-year deal, which is a long contract, which is good to see. Rumours that it's going to cost Swans around about £1.5 to £2 million overall. I'm not too sure that would be paying £1.5 million up front. I believe it's around £400,000 up front, and with potential add-ons and team success, the fee will go up. Look, he's a fantastic player, 22 years old, scored 10 goals in all competitions last season for MK Downes, which just shows, he's a great defender at League One level and also can score goals. There was a highlight where he just had the ball in his own half, ran the 3/4 lengths of the pitch, cut inside in the box like Ronaldinho and slotted into the bottom corner, cool as you like. Yeah, Harry Darling, he's just such a cool player on the ball. He knows Russell Martin very well from his time at MK Downes. The way Harry Darling plays football and Swansea City plays football is just a match made in heaven. He oozes confidence on the ball. The amount of touches he takes is ridiculously good. He can have a cigarette in his hand and still play football brilliantly. He's such a cool, calm character. Attitude fantastic. Was at Cambridge United. He made his debut there at 17, his senior debut. Joined MK Downes for 1 season, and he's already had enough of MK Downes and joined the Swans. We've had Russell Martin from them. We've had Andy Fisher, and we've had Harry Darling. Scott Twine, please. Next, that wouldn't be too bad. Of course, he will be wearing the number 6 shirt, which means Jay Fulton will unfortunately have to move a number. I believe Jay Fulton's gone to number 21, but I'm not sure if he'll be staying this season. And of course, if he does leave, there'll be a video on that. We wanted Harry Darling in January, but of course, just didn't have the financial resources to sign him then. But we have managed to sign him now, which is really good. And look, our defence last season was an absolute shambles, to be fair, especially in some of the later games, conceding 4 to Reading, 5 to Fulham. There's so many disappointing performances defensively in some of those later games towards the end of the season. But our first 3 signings, all centre-halves, which just shows where we need to improve. And, Nathan Wood and Harry Darling will definitely be first-team defenders for me. Waziri Williams, look, under 23s maybe, and obviously if we have an injury crisis, you can obviously step up. But, of course, signing 3 centre-backs, does that mean 1 or 2 might leave? Of course, Brandon Cooper, he'll definitely be occupying interest on League 1, League 2 level. And of course, Joe Latabodia is wanted by Burnley, and of course they're coached by Vincent Kompany, who does know Joe Latabodia from their Manchester City days. So this could be an end for Joe Latabodia, Brandon Cooper potentially, but we'll wait and find out. I don't think I'll give a ranking for Waziri Williams. I'll give that a 7 out of 10 because it's an exciting one from non-league. Harry Darling, 9 out of 10. Only way it could have been a 10 out of 10 is if Scott Twine came and the cat out of him. That would have been excellent. But I don't really want to give a 10 out of 10 just in case I jinx it. But yeah, let me know down below in the comment section, guys. What would you rank the 3 transfers so far from 0 to 10? Nathan Wood from Middlesbrough, Wasiri Williams from Braintree Town /free agent, and Harry Darling from Milton Keynes Downes. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. In the next few days, I will be reacting to Swansea City's kits for the 2022-2023 season. That will be interesting indeed. But yeah, of course, I was away in Turkey for 10 days, so that's why the Nathan Wood and Waziri Williams videos have not been up sooner. And of course, I knew we were going to sign Harry Darling yesterday, so I just wanted that to come out, and then I could do 3 in 1. So apologies I couldn't upload the 2 videos prior, but I'm back now from holiday, so content will be up to normal, and fingers crossed one's going to make a few more deals. And a lot on paper, our squad's looking really good. Obafemi Pro up front, Patterson, Encham, Matt Grimes, Downes, we've got some very good players, but we all know with the Swans, they do like to let you down now and again, so we're fully expecting Joel Pro, Flynn Downes to leave this window, but you never know. So thanks for watching, guys. Welcome to Swansea City, Nathan Wood, Waziri Williams, and Milton Keynes Downes player of the season, Harry Darling. Can't wait to see you in action. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.